Ah, yes, and here we're doing it again. We're whacking him, we're getting him down to 1 HP, so that he will run away and leave us alone on an enemy phase. And he's going off to get healed, but when he goes off to get healed, we'll regroup. And by the time we group, we'll have more people.
Yeah.
And here we go, I think we're gonna do it. I think all of them are gonna live. This has never happened to me before this recording.
This recording was the very first time we ever did this.
We ever saved all, I mean, I think I've pretty much always managed to save all the hostages, because there's a couple of backup Murado Knights who will rescue the hostages if their initial carrier gets killed, but this is the first time I've managed to do this chapter without losing any of them. And it's the first time I've actually seen it done.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure it's been done before.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, and you have a talk between Micaiah and Fiona. Are you alright? It's really you. The Silverhead. We're worried about introductions once we're safe. For now, we have a battle to fight. So the rumors were true. Please, there's no time! Get away! I understand now. It will be an honor to fight by your side. Ooh, do we get... No, she's still green. Bother!
Turn blue! Or yellow, at least. Something.
Yeah.
It would be cool if, like, allied factions or partner units, you could, like, if you wanted to, instead of just giving them, like, the general, like, roam, halt, target, avoid, or whatever orders, you could actually control them directly if you wanted to.
Heal Meg. Oh, right, yes.
Breaking out the pretty lance. But first...
Thank you for keeping me at full health. I appreciate it. That's nice. And why are you speaking like a Dane again? But just habit, I guess.
He's getting his accent
He's getting his accent back. Aaron with the silver lance, it is a beautiful thing. The sad thing is that silver weapons in this game are kind of meh.
Yeah, because eventually there are... Because... This happens with, like, lances and axes and swords and bows, but they're like weapons of, like, the given metal type, and then there are the fat weapons of the given metal type.
Wait, what's it with bows?
Longbows.
Longbows?
Yes, so it's the longbow is the counterpart to the
But instead of, but I don't think, but a longbow isn't just a better bow, it's you can reach farther with it.
Yeah, that.
It's like, if you want raw power, you're gonna be going
for the regular bows.
Yeah.
But, okay, so bows aside.
So bows are a little different, but with axes, lances, and swords, the swords have the blades, axes have the poles, and lances have the grates.
Yeah.
So the iron great lance, steel great lance, silver great lance, and then, of course, iron blade, steel blade, silver blade, and iron poleaxe, steel poleaxe, silver poleaxe.
Which do not do super effective damage against cavalry,
yeah, it's different.
Unfortunately.
It very much confused me.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a thought about that. I had a thought about the super effective cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, run away to mama. I've noticed, so the axes, you've got the hammers, which are super effective against armor. Lances have the horse slayer, which are super effective against cavalry.
Yes.
Level up for Meg! What is this? Yes, I love it when Meg does that. I love it so much. And then swords have the worm slayer, which are effective against wyverns and dragons.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, and then of course bows are effective against all flying units. So it's like each weapon has a weapon that is super effective against a type.
Yeah.
So rather than having like 3 different lances that are effective against 3 different things, and 3 different axes that are effective against those 3 different things, it's like they have the 3 different things spread out over the 3 weapons. Aaron.
That's interesting, I guess.
Well, resistance is nice. I still remember when you played this game and you got to this point and you had a freaky fast Aaron.
Yes.
His speed was like hovering around 15.
Yes.
Which is sort of the breakover point. At about 15, you can double these guys. And at a certain point, we just had Aaron out there on his own, just like, bye, Tarnell!
Out there with the javelin, just taking all comers.
It was a beautiful thing. And I was kind of hoping that I could get this Aaron to get good speed too, but no.
Oh well.
There, all the Green Army is safe. The Green Army is safe. Oh my god, I've never done that before.
Time for us to regroup.
Time for us to regroup, indeed.
Having Volug buddy up with Eddie.
Yep.
And use that vulnerary.
Oh, use that vulnerary. And from here, Renewal can take him the rest of the way. Volug, it's like when you put Renewal on him, it's so annoying because he has 49 HP, and it's like if he just had 1 more HP, you'd be regaining 5 HP every turn instead of 4. Which is annoying.
The thing is that it floors the fraction rather than rounds the fraction.
Yeah. I think it should round the fraction.
Yeah.
It just seems more fair. More Danger Kaya. Not seeing so much of Danger Kaya this stage because I have Lara down there taking care of Aaron and Meg. I'm having to keep Micaiah kind of at full health so that she can be the healer.
Yeah.
Micaiah healing with sacrifice is kind of dicey.
But yeah, Jill's moving here so that she can.
She's setting up to troll the mage. Oh, I love it so much.
Yes.
It's so much fun. Get him, Meg. You have 2 shots.
You now have enough speed, so.
Yes. Some of these guys have 12 speed.
Yeah. No, I think Aaron actually got up to. Yeah, I think he actually got up to 16 speed around here because.
Yeah, because he was doubling everybody.
Yeah.
But it was nuts. And we're like, oh my god! You were like, oh my god, Aaron is the best. Sadly, Aaron, even if he is blessed in speed, his speed caps in his promoted forms are not that great, so he's never going to be a really fast character. Sitting Tarneo there to leech the ballista.
Tried and true tactics, man.
Yes.
And these guys, 4 of them used ranged attacks.
Oh, fun.
Ugh.
It is annoying.
Yeah. And they all have attack speeds hovering around 11. Actually, no, wait, they all have attack speeds of 11, so yeah!
One of them has an attack speed of 10.
Yeah. Well, so
your results may vary.
So, yeah.
Because there is a slight randomization of the enemy's stats.
Because I guess they're auto-leveled to whatever level they appear as. At least I think that's what's going on.
Is that? Is that how it works? Okay.
And... Yes, Ileana, you can... Yes, sit there. Yeah. Come at us. We're ready for you. Whoop.
Ha. Show him how it's done, Eddie! Eddie really is a great swordmaster. And I highly recommend using him. It's just I wanted to... And you will see, I will be using him a lot. Especially in this part. Running down to kill us, here comes the bullseye, it does no damage.
I kind of miss the catchy songs that you got from the GBA games.
I do. I miss what was it? Inescapable Fate? Was that the one?
The near end game.
The Cog of Destiny music.
Yes. Oh man.
Oh, I love that one so much. It kicked in and it was just like, yeah, here we go.
Cog of Destiny is a kick-ass
level.
I
love that map on Fire Emblem 7. It's really fun on Hector Hard mode. Did I tell you, I got a note from this guy who's playing Hector Hard mode. We've been sort of conversing and he's been asking me for tips and stuff. And he sent me a note saying, I just got to Cog of Destiny. Are there supposed to be female druids with max magic here? Is this right? Because I got this off a ROM and I'm like, yeah, that's right. I hope you've been training Sarah.
Hope you've been training mages and...
Oh, Leonardo, are you going to be okay with this? Yeah, I'm going to be just fine, Eliana. You might want to look up. Oh. Leo.
We're gonna make a great bowman out of this guy.
Oh yeah, we are.
Worry not.
The thing about Leo is that it takes a while for him to gather enough speed because it's like he swaps off. It's like he'll be getting enough speed to double people, and then he'll start growing in defense, and he'll be just getting enough, strength, and he'll be just getting enough strength to do serious one-shot damage, and then he'll start growing in speed again, and it's like he flips back and forth between either just being a pounding character who does a lot of damage in one hit, or a double hitting character who does less damage but double hits, and it's like it takes a while before he gets to the point where he's reliably double hitting and doing decent damage.
Yeah.
Ha! She's everywhere!
Can we talk a little bit more about Leonardo?
Well, you want it?
Yeah, sure, because...
Oh, dragon, level up.
Dragon. Yeah! I had fun using him on my first playthrough.
Did you bring him on the end game?
Yes, I did.
You did.
He kicked butt, he maxed everything.
Yes. That was a properly trained Leo.
Yes.
He maxed everything. Of course, you can pretty much get, if you raise them right, you can pretty much get any character to max everything.
Yeah.
Except for like some things like luck and HP, which just...
just because the cap is so freaking high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Mara.
that with Edward just because I thought it'd be funny
You mean
to
Leonardo?
I did that with Leonardo just because I thought it'd be funny to do that.
And this is where I'm getting a little nervous and realizing, oh my god, they might all go after Zhark, who isn't indestructible like Taraneo.
Yeah. But yeah, back to Leonardo. The reason I wanted to train him was because I wanted to... Because when I was looking at the characters and their stats before I started playing, I actually realized that Leonardo would be the easiest of all the archers to get to max everything.
No.
That's kind of the funny thing, is that, well, okay, spoiler. Rolf and Shinnon come back in this game, and they're both kick-ass bowmen.
Oh, they are.
But
And in fact, in just like, I think just like straight up training, there he goes. Yeah, now he's gonna steal all the XP. And straight up training, I think Rolf and Shinnon are easier to train than
Shinnon is...
Shinnon is just like, you're just like, hey Shinnon, there's some experience, and he's like, alright, I'll go get it. Jerk arrow! Hey, look at me, I've maxed 5 out of my 7 stats.
Yes. I've maxed out my speed, skill, and defense, and I've got really good strength too.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Because I'm a jerk. But yeah, I couldn't really figure out a way of using bonus experience to get Shinnon to max everything.
Yeah.
Like I did with Leo. But then again, at that point...
Challenge accepted. I'm gonna be training Shinnon on this playthrough. Oh, we should really shut up about what we're gonna be doing.
Okay. Alright.
I try not to talk too much about what I'm going to be doing because I want people to be concentrating on the map that's going on right here.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that they all cluster up back there. It's kind of like they're behaving...
There should be an escape tile
right there. Specifically for those guys, but for some reason there isn't. Radiant Dawn is funny in that it's a bit more flawed than Path of Radiant.
It feels like there were things that they were thinking of doing and then they just didn't really finish.
Yeah. And yet for some reason I think this game's more fun. I don't know.
There are little things about the UI.
Like being able to see weapon ranks.
Being able to see weapon ranks and stuff like that. Being able to see the hit and damage numbers in battle. I really like that.
Being able to see attack speed just by looking at a character.
That's that's a big, that one's really nice.
Yes.
Kill it, Micaiah. He doesn't even need resolve to double this guy. I do think it is kind of hysterical that in Fire Emblem World, where everyone has their own fruity hair color, Micaiah's silver hair is remarkable.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Zhark standing over there with his silvery blue hair going,
Good as cobalt hair.
Cobalt hair.
And yeah, here we try
Come
for
on,
crit.
come on, crit Eddie. Come on. You have a massive 35% chance to critical. You can do this.
Killer weapons, they don't like us.
No. We get random crits with steel and iron weapons, but do we get crits with killer weapons? No.
Silly killer weapons. Yeah, that's fine, Nolan. You can just.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. And since Eddie screwed that up, Leo, could you finish this guy off? Could you be a deer and just shoot this guy? See, Leo is not a bad archer.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten this Leo's actually been pretty good to me. I just think I personally think he needs more speed. If he was fast, as well as skilled and with good resistance, I think he would probably be everyone's, he would, you know, he'd be like Shinnen, but with resistance.
Yeah, but with resistance and luck instead of defense.
Yeah. And HP.
Yeah.
Shinnen has much better HP, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Shinnen also has a more useful skill. Another Wind Edge guy. I think Provoke is more useful than Cancel on an Archer.
Alright.
Even though Provoke is also kind of weird on an Archer.
You could pop a crossbow on him.
Yeah. Ow.
But really, snipers in this game are just really good.
Snipers are a good class.
Darn phone. Who is it? Alright.
Oh, and this, I screwed up.
Yeah.
They all went after Tornado.
Because we had Aaron and
I didn't know that guy was gonna move there and block off Aaron. The enemy was not thinking tactically. They were like, oh no, now we can't get at Aaron, so we're all gonna have to pile up on the
guy.
White Demon of Death.
The White Demon tank.
Ugh. I hate it when the enemy is stupid. I was expecting you to play smart.
I love it when the enemy is stupid.
Well, predictably stupid.
Yes. Yeah. 'Cause you can have fun with that. You'd be like, oh, the enemy's gonna do this, so I will counter by doing this. Pa-pow! And they're not anticipating that counter. Fire Emblem would be a really scary game if the computer played as smart as, like, the computers that play chess and go toe-to-toe with champions.
I know. Imagine in Hardmode if Hardmode wasn't, like, the strength of the enemies wasn't changed at all, but rather, like, their intelligence.
Their fighting style was changed. So it's like, they look at your wall of super units and they just go like, you know what? We counter by gathering all our characters together. Come at us instead.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, basically.
Would...
Let's not give game developers ideas.
Edward, get this guy. We've had enough of you running around causing problems. Get him! Was schnell! Ah!
Haha.
Yay.
Horse is like, duh? Huh? Eddie level up!
Though it would be
growing in defense.
It would be kind of sucky if you were training like cavalier units, and one of the things you had to worry about is their horse panicking.
Yeah. I understand why horses are treated like bicycles in video games and many fantasy novels. It just annoys me because it's like, I don't know. It sort of jerks me out of it. I mean, there's a certain amount. It's something I always like to say is, Jill!
Come on.
You know, people say it's like, well, you know, we already have this giant green dragon here, you know, isn't that unrealistic enough? And it's like, no, because you're going to have a giant green dragon, you have to get the real things right. Otherwise, nothing is believable. Call them reality hooks.
Yep.
The more crazy stuff you've got in your story, the more crazy, magical, supernatural stuff, the more you have to get the mundane stuff right.
Yep.
In order to anchor that, and not just have it become like Yellow Submarine or something. Not that Yellow Submarine isn't a fun movie.
Yes.
It's awesome. But you don't look at Yellow Submarine and go, yeah, life is like that.
Yellow Submarine.
To be Pacific.
Yellow Submarine is a trippy movie.
It looks like we're in the foothills.
The foothills of what?
The foothills of the headlands.
Pan over to a mountain range of heads.
I love that. Oh, I love it because it's like my brain, my child, as a kid, you know, my brain took things very literally like that. I'm just like, oh, I understand this movie. Makes perfect sense. Hi.
We're in a place where everything is surreal. Okay.
Yeah, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You take 2 eggs, beating lightly, adding salt according to taste.
John! Okay, enough quoting. Yes, these are the guys that Aaron just took on and destroyed all by himself on my playthrough.
Not quite strong enough this time, so he's gonna have to get a little help from his friends.
You had to do
I
that.
had to go there. It was standing there saying, come to me.
Make this reference. But still, Aaron is good for hitting stuff reliably and really hard, and not taking much damage.
Yes.
Aaron is a really good unit.
Ta-da! At this point, we're sort of moving into the final phase of the map, where we're
Just
mopping up the reinforcements. Because it's defeat boss, and because the boss will move, and because he's so strong, it's kind of hard to pin him. I've never managed to clear this map. I've
never managed to clean it.
Just to kill everybody. Basically, what I try to do is I get all the important stuff out of the way, and then I lure the boss out, and then everyone else dives in and kills as many people as possible to get as much experience as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, Meg!
You rock that 16 speed. But yeah, we
I do enjoy this Chapter 6, both stages of Chapter 6, because it's when Aaron and Meg really catch up. And it's actually important, for those of you following along at home, to kind of power level Aaron and Leonardo at this point. So you really want Aaron to max, or get close to maxing, as in within 1 point of maxing, 2 of his strength, skill, or defense, which are his 3 best stats. And of course, you want to try to get Leo to max his resistance and skill, or close to maxing skill, so that you can sort of switch them over to BXP, because coming up, we're going to be very limited on the number of characters we can bring per map. And being able to switch to raising
some characters in the background
on BXP is really helpful, and it will make
later on in the game that much easier, because suddenly all these characters who've been working up in the background come back and they're like, holy crap, they're as strong as everybody else.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes. How do we do this with bonus experience? Well, you'll get to find out. Consolidating our forces on this side. Yeah, I think that Z-Heart, you do your thing. Go there. Chill with Nolan. We don't. Yeah.
Not killing that priest yet, because I was paranoid about like how close I would have to get the boss to come out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like you get close enough and they just decide to run at you prematurely.
Yeah.
And it's always an unpleasant surprise when they do that.